or we succeeded. I don't know. It's great to run among the morning from sunny Mumbai. Today is a special day. Finally we will be visiting those places about I've been talking for a while now, and now I found the first one.
Yeah, the place where Gregor David Roberts, the author of Shantaram, lived, and when he just came to India, he found this hotel. Right now you see the hotel Collaba Grand. At that time, about 30-40 years ago, there was India Guest House. And yeah, it's fascinating because it looks like the building didn't change much. The posters only changed. So this is the place where he and Prabhakar came, smoked their first joint and drank their first whiskey.
Yeah, so Paulinas mentioned this is the first place where Shantaram spent his first days when he came to India, running from jail.
Yeah.
When he ran from a jail in Australia. And yeah, today we're going to visit more places where Shantarama spent his time or did his activities.
Yeah, it is fascinating because our hotel is just on the other street, and we came to that hotel, even didn't know how close is it.
Yes.
And it's beautiful, like you can see the harbor there, many ships and boats. So it's nice, and we are just standing here and wondering how this corner looked like 30 years ago. But I believe it didn't change much.
Yeah, probably. Maybe cars and motorcycles.
Yeah.
That's it. And this place is like 200-300 meters from gate of India.
Well, more, about like 500 meters at least. But yes,
Something like that.
Gate of India. I think we will talk about Gate of India a little bit more.
Now we're going to see oldest dock in Mumbai, probably.
I doubt. I think it's just very old, but not the oldest.
I found some fact. I will check that, but
Yeah, we have to check that.
it's the oldest, and there was a lot of activities related to smuggling in Shantarama's times, and he
Yeah.
spent for a while there.
Yeah, I think that dock was opened in 19th century, 1870 something, 75 maybe, and it was opened by David Sassoon or Sassoon, something like that. So from that the dock called Sassoon Dock. So yeah, we will see. They say that it's one of the biggest fish market. Each day there's about 20,000 tons of fish, just getting, selling, smuggling, and
He likes facts a lot.
I like facts.
Yeah, and before the dock, probably you can see now there's a like slum area. We're planning to visit there too.
Small area of some like poor houses.
Poor
small houses.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
tons of fish you said this dock producing every day? Like transporting?
Approximately 20 tons.
20 tons every day. And how many ships you said?
About 1,500 boats, not ships, but yeah.
And it's going on every day for last 150 years, you said?
Almost, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fascinating. If I would be a photographer, I would come here to take pictures because everything is in some way very artistic.
So, what can you tell about dog? What kind of feelings?
Yes. Well, firstly, it's a good thing that we came here in the morning.
Yeah, because of the smell.
Yeah, of course the fish smell is all over the place and it's very, very strong. But still, the fish, I guess, is a little bit more fresh that you would expect to find in the evening.
Like last evening we saw some rats in the fish small market.
Yeah, so it's not stinking, but the smell is strong. But I don't know, the first impression that I got is colors, and people are quite happy, smiling, looking at us and just doing their job, you know, doing the fish, the shrimps, paws and everything. And there's a lot of going on. It's very, very dynamic, but I believe, I don't know, I probably mentioned that for a photographer it should be a heaven, because every smallest detail has a lot of things to tell. I don't know how to express that, but it looks like you would take the photo
and it will be good.
Yeah, it will be good.
I take
by default.
Yeah, I did. I take some photos, so we'll see or it's true what you're saying. For me, it's strangest, not strangest, but probably not shocking too. I don't know the right word now, but it's 2020.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of jobs still people doing by hands, and like women's and children's, and
yeah, they're doing like full families, whole community working, and as you mentioned, working by hands, and then the work is huge. You know, 20 tons of fish at least, I guess, and then you have to do a lot, but still. It looks like if we would come here 50 years ago, even 100 years ago, it would look something similar.
Yes, well, what I wanted to mention that today we're walking by Shantaram's footprint.
Yeah,
and like if we would be here in 80s, probably this morning would look like similar, maybe trucks a little bit different or but yeah. people who living like 50 years ago.
Yeah, it looks like stopped in time, but not in a bad way. You know, for me, I came from there somewhat not saddened, not something, but I was just really happy that I saw a very kind of authentic, original dock, huge dock. That keeps going for hundreds of years.
Yeah, I'm not sad too, but at the same time, it's you can understand how hard these people are living.
Mm.
Now we almost reached our special destination.
Yeah, well, for me that's one of the most special. The Leopold Cafe.
Yes, and nearby Leopold Cafe there is a Collaba police station that was that took some place in the book too.
Yeah. So basically, we were talking about the book again, the Shantaram, and and there's a market. Like almost every street, I guess, has something that was mentioned in the book and was important one way or another for the hero Gregory.
The idea that now we will found that cafe and we'll try to ask for the table that Shantaram was sitting all the time. He had his own table when he was holding knives below the table.
Yeah, and there's a table.
Places that are mentioned in the book, but Leopold Cafe probably the most important place, I would say,
where the main hero met all the main characters that basically led him through India.
And another fact that terrorist attacks took place in that cafe too.
We're looking for a table from a Shantaram book. Is there a table that Shantaram himself?
Yeah, 16, that one. In middle one.
The middle, that
Yeah.
one?
The middle. ये 16 मीटर 16 मीटर 16 में बिठाओ शांताराम मेडिकल काउंटर.
Okay, so we finally here. We reached our destination. After this point, I can go back like the north.
I can die after this.
I can die. I can die. It's a little bit hard to speak,
Yeah.
and okay, we're sitting by the Shantarama's table now. We've been sitting here, like where Lina's sitting now.
Most probably.
Yes, and he had the knives under the table.
Yeah. You know, of course, we are not the guides or anything. We don't know much history, and after 30 or 40 years, a lot probably changed. But still, it feels somewhat incredible. You know, for people, it's just a cafe. But just for us, because we read that book and that we fall in love with, basically, sometimes it looks like that I came to India just because of that book. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but still, we were hesitating before filming because really we both don't have words. It's very hard because I guess people come to churches, you know, come to some huge heritage sites and everything, and they probably feel the same if they feel attached. We just came to a cafe in Mumbai and we just lost our tongues. So much emotions because we read about this so much, so many things were happening here that
Yeah. Even before traveling to India, I was reading that book a little bit again, and you know, all these entrances, like I can see everything. Almost I can see that because the Shantaram was walking through these doors. He was sitting in this table and was going out from those doors, and it just it's like I don't know how to call it, but I just can see in black and white, you know. I can imagine.
Yeah, because he described in his books this cafe very vividly, and I read those books from early childhood. So basically, many of my, I guess, values, many aspects of my personality were hugely influenced by that book. So that's why we feel that.
Even maybe your studies.
Yeah, I even chose to study India. Of course, it was not only
Gregor.
because of that book, but it was a huge part of what I am now. So it might sound silly, but I feel that. I feel like that now.
Yeah, and probably we will buy a book there because first part we read in Lithuanian language and second part in English. So it's good to have first part in English and especially from Leopold.
Yeah, I was also listening the audiobook in English, which I recommend to read first and only then listen to the audiobook. But we'll buy that book right now.
And cup maybe, but only me.
Yeah, maybe, because we have to travel a lot, it will be a little bit hard to transport, but the book definitely will buy it here. The original first part, Shantaram in English.
Okay, so there's this special place that I was speaking about all this time. See you soon. Thank you. Lena, look.
Were happening?
Oh no, those first.
Yeah, in 80s or 90s.
Nobody's there. Even maybe my boss was here. He is Shantaram. But he used to come here. He was here 2 years back. 2 years back.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much.
Good evening from beach in Mumbai city.
Yeah, we were walking that Marine Drive, almost through whole Marine Drive, and right now after an hour or maybe more, we finally reached the beach.
With kind of black water.
Well, we
Dark.
touched the water.
Yeah.
It's warm. Some people are swimming. I'm also like I'm thinking about swimming, but I forgot my swimming suit. Yes, that's the reason why I don't swim here.
Okay, and half of the day we spent in the museum.
Oh yeah, and I cannot spell all the name because it's quite long, but it was Prince of Wales Museum.
But
and,
then they changed the name in
they
2001, I think? Or?
Yeah, something like that, in Shivaji Museum, History Museum. So yeah, it was quite fascinating because it takes a lot of chapters of history, like ancient times, recent times, even animal history, and nature museum basically. Yeah, you can call that.
Tribe stuff and everything.
Yeah, it was about 650 rupees for foreigners, and I paid about 50 rupees because I'm local.
Yeah, student.
Yeah, and I think, can I say bullshit?
Yes, you
I
can.
think it's bullshit that foreigners, all foreigners, have to pay
12 times
at least more.
expensive.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Like, not all foreigners are that rich.
Yeah, maybe you're from Ukraine, you know.
Yeah, they having hard time, but we support Ukraine.
Yes, Slava Ukraine.
Героям слава.
Okay, so yeah, it was tomorrow it's going to be last day in Mumbai, and then we're flying to the north,
Yeah, we'll go deeper into the city.
probably to maybe
yeah.
Victoria Station.
Yeah, maybe. And the battery is quite low, so we cannot make a longer video.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's nice to look mountains.
Yeah, so that was our day here in sunny and hot Mumbai,
Yeah.
and probably see you tomorrow deeper in the jungles.
The Mumbai where the sun never goes down.